made the most of it, and it's been fun working with them. I think tomorrow morning will be more of the same. A little bit on Kentucky. You know, they're a really good football team. So, any extra time you get, you try to take advantage of.
Des Harris has been one of your favorites, and for him to go down like that.
Great kid, great player. You know, was doing phenomenal for us on special teams. So he's a tough kid, though.
How are those two freshmen, true freshman linebackers looking, J.T. Gray and Gary Green?
I think they're going to be really good. I mean, they're you know, J.T.'s in the same mold as Matt Wells and, you know, Zach Jackson, which are really good players for us. And then Gary, I think, is in that mold of a K.J. Wright, Bernard McKinney. And I know that's high praise, you know, for those players being so, you know, so good. But highly intelligent, high character. They both fly around. So I'm just excited to get to work with them every day.
You always talk about the work Des did on kickoffs, getting down there.
Right.
The quadri comes in there and makes probably the biggest play of the game.
Play. Yeah, then, you know, we do the Nico drill every week. You know, we do a turnover circle. We have a Nico drill, and that's all that was. You know, and I think Nico was the happiest person in the world when it happened. And you know, it's just a great play. Playing hard, playing to the whistle, finishing the play, and you know, we always talk about when you run into the ball. If somebody's pinned up or they've got somebody in their grasp, your whole focus should be on that ball. And I guess Quadri's been listening and, you know, made a huge play, arguably the biggest play of the game.
What is it with this defense when offenses get in the red zone? Because they just don't seem to bend very much when they get in the red zone.
Well, that was a big point of emphasis last year because I don't think that was one of our strengths last year was red zone defense. So in the offseason, we really spent a lot of time investing in, you know, the things that we wanted to do down there. And the mindset and the calls, the kids embraced it, and they understand what we're trying to do, and they know how to fit the run, they know how to defend the pass, and the different things that we do. And I just think the mindset has really improved there. And the other thing is sudden change situations. You know, you see Saturday, you know, there's some sudden change, but our guys love our offense. They love Dak and Josh and all of our offensive players. So anything that might happen in a negative doesn't faze them. We've got our offenses back. We love them. And so we're going to go out there and get that stop and try to get our offense the ball back and let them do special things like they do.
Is there anybody in the coaching world, former players, whatever it might be, that been reaching out to you this last couple of weeks, especially now with #1 ranking?
Yeah, I think after the game I had over 100 texts and then tweets and all that. So which is cool. But the big thing with us is, you know, we are the same people that we were 4 weeks ago. You know, we come to work every single day, work hard, play hard, study our opponents, and create a family atmosphere. And I think you see that when we play. Anything beyond that isn't us. So we want to play as a unit, play as a family, and play really, really hard.
Does it make it easier to recruit with this #1 ranking and all this attention at this point?
Probably. But I mean, it's just the notoriety and the kids getting the attention, which is all well deserved. And you see Mississippi State logos on places, you know, cover of Sports Illustrated, on ESPN, on SEC Network. You know, people around the country see that, and it, you know, shines a spotlight on what a great place this is and what great players that we do have. And I think all that attention, you know, is positive, and it kind of shows, you know, who we are. We've been that way. That's who we are. And just the attention is kind of spotlighting what great fans we are and what a great place this is.
I've heard the label on the defense that maybe it's a bend, not break defense. As a coach, how do you feel about a moniker like bend, not break? I'm curious.
We just play really hard, play physical. I think we're one of the top defenses, 3 and outs, great in sacks, tackles for loss. I think we're 4th in the country in interceptions. So if that's what you call bend but break, you know, that's whatever. We're just play really hard. You know, we roll our 1As and 1Bs on the field. Doesn't matter the situation. And there's a lot of people that won't do that. And it doesn't matter. You know, there's some times, you know, that there's some situations that most people wouldn't be caught having their quote-unquote second team. But we consider those guys starters. And when those guys are out there, we could care less. They're going to go out there and play hard, play physical, know the defense inside and out. And, you know, everybody's got their back. I mean, our backup Mike linebacker was National Defensive Player of the Week a couple weeks ago. So when he's in, we're good. We're excited. He's a great player. And I think we could say that across the board at every position with 1As and 1Bs.